Well, I live in Canada and I live in Edmonton, Alberta, and I have had some freaky-ass experiences in my home. Well, my whole family has. Examples of things that go on in my house are stuff like sleep paralysis and things nowhere close to anyone being moved in front of us, also a whole bunch of creepy noises and things going bump in the night. My house is a very old trailer home on the outskirts of the city, and I'll give you the rundown about my family. My mom, a very religious woman, is a believer in the supernatural and a horror movie fanatic, I guess. My younger brother, who is 16 years old, is a very avid soccer player and plays on Victoria, both the men's team and U18 team. This will tie into the story, so don't worry. About 2 months ago in April, I was home alone gaming in my room playing some CS::GO with a mate. Well, I had played for about 2 hours and I was kinda sick of playing CS::GO, and I decided to turn my PC off and watch Netflix on my phone. Just as I started watching a new show I found on Netflix, I heard some noises from the kitchen, for example, such as the cabinets were opening and closing, plus the dishes in the sink were being moved. This isn't unusual, since when my mom gets home after my brother's soccer games practices, she puts some of the dishes from the living room into the dishwasher and puts the clean dishes into the cabinets. Well, without thinking about how long my mom was gone for, which was relatively a short time, and she wouldn't have been home for another hour or two, I left my room to see something in my hallway just standing outside of the kitchen, which connects to the hallway through a short corridor. As I focus on the thing at the end of the hall, I thought it might be my bro. I then realize it doesn't have a shadow on the wall behind it, which was weird. This piqued my curiosity and I decide to take a harder look at the thing. My heart goes into my throat as I realize it's like a shadow-like silhouette made of wispy black shit. As I stand just outside my room, I think it shocked me so bad I didn't even know what to do. Without even thinking about it, I open my room door and slam it behind me, fearing for my life. All I could think of doing was calling my mom and telling her what I just saw. She tells me to get the fuck out in those exact words, and I did. I open up my window, which doesn't have a screen, and hop out of it and book it to my friend's house. He lives about 2 houses down from mine, and when I get there I tell my friend what happened. To my horror, he starts to go pale and begins freaking out and tells me about one of the times he was at my house for a gaming night and we planned on him staying the night, which he didn't because of this. He began by telling me his story. He was gonna go to bed on the living room couch, and out of the corner of his eye he said he saw something in the kitchen that looked like a figure made out of black mist. He didn't tell me this because he didn't want to scare me, and he told me he was gonna sleep in his own bed that night. I am still living in that house, and sometimes I still feel as if something is watching me. I hope that I